Good morning, welcome to International English Language Testing System taking place on 26th August 2023. So today I'm your examiner Subaita Binta Hasib. The examiner ID number is S102022013 and the candidate ID number is S102022056. So before starting, I will ask you some personal questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your name?
My name is Tawhid Rain.
Okay, are you a student or a worker?
I'm a student currently. I'm in class 6 in Monipur High School and College.
Okay, so where are you from?
I'm from Bangladesh, Dhaka. I've been living here my whole life.
Okay, so in the first part, I'll ask you some questions about board games. Do you like board games?
Yes, I really enjoy board games.
Okay, do you think family can bond over it?
Yes, family can definitely bond over it. Actually, at the village states of our Bangladesh, like maybe Khulna, these places actually people are not that advanced right now, and they actually enjoyed board games since like forever. Like people just sit down, have a cup of tea, play a board game, they talk, they bond over it, they have fun. Then family can obviously bond over board games.
Okay, what is your ideal type of board game?
Like the board games that we can play with cards. Maybe we don't have to get up every now and then. You can just sit, talk, and play. That kind of board games.
Okay, what was the last board game you played?
The last board game I played was Monopoly.
Okay, that is the end of your first part. In the second part, you'll have 2 times to talk about your desired diet. You'll have 1 minute to think about what you were going to say.
Okay.
So your time starts now. Okay, so your 2 minutes is over now. Now you may speak.
Okay. Actually, diet is very important for a person. It can actually just change the course of life for one. Actually, if you eat healthy from a really early age, I'm talking about like 1 or 2 years when you can start to eat like mostly everything. That's the time you should start getting a good diet, because like let's just say you eat a single fruit, maybe a single vegetable, and some other food groups, you have every bit of it, then your immune system will actually get really stronger, and that is actually really helpful, because as you get older, if you get sick or ill, it actually makes you lack some things, because other people can get ahead of you. Actually, on average, a person gets ill 2 weeks in a year, and you might think that 2 weeks is not that much, but it is actually a really long time. Like the one way to understand this is there's only 52 weeks in a year, and it just 2 weeks have gone. Now you only have 50 weeks, and in that 2 weeks period, other people can get ahead of you, and that's why diet is really important. It is also important to stay fit, because as you get older, you become an adult, and you need to stay fit to do some works, because there's much responsibility on you. And my diet is has mostly everything of the food groups, but the one thing I do not eat right now is fish, actually, because I actually never liked the taste of fish. I really never enjoyed it, but I actually expect myself to change it, because as you get older, there's many experiences you have, and taste buds and other things can change, and I expect myself to change with it, so I can add fish to my food group, because they can help your immune system very much. They're like one of the most helpful for your immune system, and for your eyes too, for your bones. That's why I think it would be really good for me to add fish to my diet.
Okay, that's the end of your second part. And in the last part, I'll ask you some questions about historical places. How do people in your country feel about protecting historical places?
They feel really an urge to protect historical places, because as you can see in other parts of the world, many countries really don't really that much care about the historical places. I'm not saying that they completely don't, they just don't have the passion, because they really don't care about the old places, the history they have. They care about the modern places. But I think that in our country they have a bond with it. They try to protect it as any way they can. They even be willing to give their lives for it. And that's how they feel about protecting historical
Okay.
places.
Do you think an area can benefit from historical places locally?
Yes, it can definitely benefit from a historical places, because many other tourists can come there, and that will help have the community some money to maybe properly advance themselves. They can have some more things that they need, their necessities can be fulfilled. And I think it is definitely helpful to have historical places locally.
Okay. So, what do you think will happen to those historical places and why?
Those historical places, I hope that they do not get extended in the future, because it will really be a sad thing. Because history is like, we can look at history and see the past of mankind. It is actually a reminder of what we came from, how we were, and what we are now. So historical places, in my view, should not disappear. They should actually be nourished and stay protected, so we the future of mankind, maybe our children, can look at them and find what they were and how we evolved.
Okay. Are there any other ways to learn history apart from school?
Yes, there are many other ways to learn history from school, and one of these are people. You can ask your mother, father, granddad, grandparents, maybe your uncle, cousins, anyone that may know something about history. You can ask them and learn about it. And actually, this is one of the best way, because learning history from someone is just makes a memory remember it more, because it is a more lively experience. That's why I think that more than school, actually, asking people is a better way to learn history.
Okay. Do you think history will still be a subject in school in the future?
Yes, it will definitely be, because actually, to think about it, history never gets less. It just stays, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger as time goes on. So there is not even a chance of history not being a subject in school. And actually, to be real, history will become harder and harder as time goes on, because there will be more to remember. But there's not even a chance for history to go extinct as a subject.
Okay. So that's the end of your test. You did a great job today. Thank you.
Okay.